Hello everyone, welcome back to our blog once again. So in this video, we are going to learn about group by and aggregation. These tools make data analysis super easy, allowing you group data and calculate summary statistic in just few line of code, right? So the question is, what is group by? Right, so group by in Panda, first thing what it does, it split data into group based on a column, right? So it is splits data into a group based on a column, right? And the second thing what it does, it allow us to applying aggregation function aggregation function to each group, right? And the third is basically it is useful for summarizing and data and analyzing data set, summarizing and analyzing data set, right? So the grouping, like it basically what is splitting data into group based on a column, right? Suppose like what it does mean basically, so suppose you have a department that is, suppose assume as a school, and in a school or a college, in a college you have various kind of department like mechanical, computer science, electronics, and so on. And you want to group and there is a metrological, you want to group two like same kind of data together, like suppose in mechanical it could be like in some different fields, and in mechanical in some different field, first like some manufacturing and someone is in automobiles, like, so you want to group them together. So that's where group by like comes into the game, and it is very very useful. You can you can like you can you can basically group them by their name, and you can analyze later, right? So that's how like a group by analyzing in data is very very important in a pandas. Now what we're going to do, we are going to create a simple data frame, right? So let's switch to the VS Code. So let me close this file first. So so I'll create a file that's a group by, right, dot py. So what we're going to do, we are going to import pandas as a PD, and I have a sample data set dictionary that I will just copy paste it here, right? So this is a date dictionary that's a department, employee, salary, and then age, right? Now we'll convert this into data frame, PD dot data frame, and we'll pass the data and we'll print this. So we'll say df, right? So what we'll do, we'll run this Python, let's say group by. So we got our data frame, right? Now here column is department, employee, salary, and age, right? And that's how we can see it here, our column, that is department, employee, salary, and age, right? Now we are going to group this. So by grouping means, we suppose we want to group a department, right? So what we'll do, we'll say group equals to df dot group by, and we'll pass the department. Let me just copy paste it here. Yeah, now I'll print this group, so we'll see what we get. Yeah, we have made a mistake here. Yeah, right. Now let me clear this and we'll run this again. See, so what we get here, we get the department, like first we get the data frame, that is df, and we did a group by, that is department, right? So it said pandas core group by this and then values, right? It create a object, right? Group by object, right? Now suppose you want now you want to use aggregation function, right? So for aggregation function, let me comment this. So for like let me comment this aggregation aggregation function, right? Now you want to use sum, mean, and count. So suppose you want total salary per department, right? So you will say print, and you have to use grouped. Uh, yeah, you can grouped, and then you can say salary, and then we'll say dot sum. We are getting error because we have removed this. So we'll just paste it here. Now we get, yeah. So we want a salary per department, right? So let's run it. So we'll say, yeah, see. So for the HR, we get 125 turn 000, and for IT, it's 142 and for the sales, this, right? So this is what we get, the salary per department, right? So we get the total sum of the salary. Now suppose you want average age per department. So for that you have to say print grouped, and then you are going to say age, and then dot mean, right? Because you are going to get the average. So let's run it and see. We get the for the HR 34, 31, for the IT 32, and for the sales 26.5, right? Now you want to count the number of employee in each department, right? So for that you have to do print, and then you say grouped, and then we will say employee employee and dot count, right? You want to count the number of employee in each department, right? So let's run it and see what we get. We say we get 2 2 2. As we can say, in HR we have a 2 employee, right? That is Bob and Abe. And in IT it's a 2, that is David and Frank. In sales, that is 2, right? That's how you get all these values, right? Now suppose you want all these aggregation function together, like multiple in a one sort, right? So what you can do, you can just let me comment this, and I'll say how we can get that. So we'll say print, we'll say grouped, yeah, and now you want we'll say salary, right? And then we'll say dot aggregate, and then we have to pass, that is mean, or we can say sum, or we can say mean, and that is going to be here, and we can say max, right? Now we are printing this as, so basically dot agg function, what it does, it allow multiple calculation at once, right? And suppose you are writing these line mm, uh, uh, one by one again, and you write all these in a single line, right? It's very easy, and it's great for data summarize, get data summaries and reports, right? So let's run it and we'll see what we get here. See, we got HR, that is our department, and we get the salary, mean sum of the salary, mean of the salary, and maximum of the salary, right? That's what we get here, right? So why group is useful? First, you can summarize data quickly, that we did it here. We can find trends per category. Suppose you want to find what is the minimum mean of the HR's, right? HR department salary. You get it here. You can prepare report efficiently. You can work with a large data set, and with a group by you can analyze thousands of rows in a second, and that is impossible, right, by doing manually, almost impossible. So that's it for the pandas group by and aggregation. Now you can group data and perform calculation easily. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, we are going to see merging, joining, and concatenating data frame in a pandas, right? So see you into the next one. Thank you.